What's going on, everybody? Solomon Ortiz coming at you live from Camden, Delaware. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate your time. Happy Friday. It's finally Friday, guys. And if you're not excited, you need to be. I'm actually doing a dual broadcast right here. And I'm using Instagram and Facebook platforms right now. Really excited about that. I normally use Facebook Live, but I'm going to use the Instagram for now and see how that works out as well. So if I tend to go back and forth, please forgive me. And welcome, guys. So if you don't know who I am, my name's Solomon Ortiz. I am a father, husband, entrepreneur, network marketer, fitness fanatic, weightlifter, power lifter, bodybuilder, all the above, love life, everything. So, and with that being said, we're going to talk a little bit about the title of this topic. How to grow old like a boss, right? So, how many of you want to get old? And you on Instagram too. How many of y'all want to get old? I've assumed nobody wants to get old, but that's a fact of life, is we all do. So I want to give you some key points, some key tips on how to grow old gracefully, or like I like to say, like a boss. All right. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Melissa, thank you for tuning in. Don, what's going on? What's up, John? What up, what up? And if you're just tuning in, guys, drop down in the comments. Let me know where you're coming in from. Also, if you share this video, I will give you a shout out. All right. So getting old is a part of life, but there are ways to have a more of a longer lifespan, longevity, and to just, be more fit and active. And I'm going to give you my tips, and we're going to talk about how to be a boss and a boss babe. All right, guys? So this goes for the ladies too, okay? Tip number one, guys, and I always say this, you gotta remember, it is nutrition. Nutrition is key, first and foremost. If you don't have proper nutrition, you're just not going to have a good foundation. So you need that foundation in order for you to even go anywhere, as far as, health, your physical, composition and everything. So nutrition is very crucial. So you need to cut out all the junk, fried foods, fast foods, processed foods. I'm not going to get too deep into it because that can be another video on itself. But just know that nutrition is very important when you're trying to age gracefully, to be a boss and a boss babe. Next is going to be water. So that's going to kind of be in there as well. So water, you need to hydrate. You need to put the water into your body because you're losing it too as well. And the majority of your body is composed of water. So you need to have water into your system. So drink a lot of water. Water actually helps, feel the muscles. It helps with, your skin, everything. So drink lots and lots and lots of water. All right. Tip number two, exercise, guys. You need exercise. You need to keep that body moving. A body in motion stays in motion. You need to keep moving along. I remember something that my father told me, I'll never stop working because, when I stop working is when be the day that I die. So he wants to always move, work. He says, Solomon, you have to keep moving. You just have to keep moving. Don't ever stop. And that's true in a way, because if you don't use your body will start shutting down. Your body will start, feeling the aches. Your body will get rusty or whatever, the little cricks and stuff in your body, in your joints. You got to keep moving. Now, I'm not saying you need to be, a professional power lifter or a CrossFitter or a bodybuilder, but some form of exercise is important, like walking, and if you can run. Go outside and play with the kids. If you have the dogs, go for a walk, go for a stroll by the beach, something of that sort. As long as you're moving, you're going to be all right, guys. So remember that. Okay. Tip number three, mindset. Remember the mind. Mind is a powerful, powerful tool. It will allow you to feel a certain way. So your positive thoughts will reflect on you. If you say that you're going to have a great day, it's going to happen. If you say that you're going to have a horrible day, it's going to happen. So it's your mind. I have a mentality of I'm always young. Now for me, you know, I'm a kid at heart and I like to play. If you ask Amanda, you know, I probably kid way too much, but I like to play. You know, I like to have fun. I like to be goofy and laughing and all that. And, you know, I'm sure I drive Amanda nuts sometimes, but that's just how I am. You know, I stay young. I like to have fun. So the mindset, have the mindset, you know, that you're still youthful. If you keep telling yourself, oh, I'm old, I don't know how many times I've heard this, oh, I'm getting old, oh, it sucks to get old. Well, stop thinking like that, okay? Because yes, you're gonna get old, we all get old, but there are ways to prolong it, okay? So, mindset. Limit stress. Now, I know this might be a little difficult at times to limit stress because, you know, stress is always around us. You know, you go to work, you know, relationships can be stressful, traffic, whatever it is, you know, you're going to encounter stress. But you got to remember, stress produces what? Cortisol. Cortisol levels, you know, and then you gain weight. You don't want that, guys. You definitely want to minimize stress. And how I minimize my stress levels is, you know, I like to take, you know, some time out. I like to meditate. I like to think, you know, be alone in a quiet spot and just kind of like be to myself and think, you know, woo-saw, if you will. Also, exercise. Like I said earlier, exercise and nutrition is very important to control that stress. And, you know, drinking a lot of water as well. So you want to minimize stress levels. With that being said, you want to get adequate rest. That's not in my tips, but I want to put that in there. Get adequate rest, because rest is very important, guys. You need rest. You know, that definitely will help with all of the stress levels and everything as well. Tip number 5, like I said with the nutrition, limit the junk. All right, now what I mean by junk is, and this goes for everything, junk food, but we're going to get into abusing alcohol beverages, okay? Now, again, this is what works for me. This is my opinion, so please don't take offense. But this is what's worked for me. You know, I no longer drink anymore, so I found that it's more beneficial for me not to drink. You know, because I feel better, and then I lost a lot more weight that I had back in the day. So I'm not, you know, as pudgy as I was back when I used to drink. You know, have a couple of brews and stuff. But you know, also cigarettes. Cigarettes is going to really determine, you know, your length in life as well too. You know, it's just, you know, I know that a lot of people say that, oh well, you know, you got that 100-year-old guy that was smoking the entire time that he was, you know, a young man, but that's just one guy. You know, not everybody's the same. So limit the junk, guys. Next is supplementation. Supplementation. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you don't need supplements. And this is true. This is very true. You do not need supplementation. However, it benefits you. There, I said it. Benefits your body. Supplementation benefits your body. Now, how many of y'all take a multivitamin? Think about this. How many of y'all take a multivitamin? Drop a 2 down if you take a multivitamin. If you do, that's a supplement. Plain and simple right there, guys. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Thanks for tuning in, brother. Renee, thank you for tuning in. It actually benefits you. So you can still get results without supplementation, but you're going to get better and faster results, okay, with supplementation. And then, you know, my last tip is hang out with positive, youthful people. Now, I'm not saying hey, go hanging out with kids and, you know, and down the street and stuff. I'm just saying people that have positive energy, and you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, put a fist pump or whatever you want to put on there, your favorite emoji, if you know what I'm talking about. Positive energy, you know, positive, like attracts like. So you want to hang out with positive people, positive-minded people. You want to hang out with people that that are having fun, but I'm talking. Let's not get crazy, you know. I'm not saying go out in a bar and go, you know, and going crazy and turning up. I'm talking about just having a good time, talking, being, you know, happy and fun, and just enjoying life. So I remember when I was stationed in Japan, you know, one of my fondest memories when I was in Japan was going to the beach and surfing, and going to the mountains and snowboarding. That was fun. I enjoyed that, you know, and it kept me young. You know, I hung out with people that were doing all of those, and it challenged me to do things like that too. Texas boy, never surfed in my life, never stepped on even a boogie board, and there I was in Japan surfing. So it pushed me out of my comfort zone, and I was surrounded by all these positive people, and I loved it and I enjoyed it. Up until I almost drowned. But that's another story. And then I went snowboarding with everyone, and snowboarding was fun too. So, you know, hang out with people that are positive, that are outgoing, that enjoy life, okay? John Miller, what's going on, brother? Hey, what's up? Yeah, thanks for tuning in. And if you're just tuning in, guys, drop down in the comments where you're coming in from. Let me know where you're coming in from. If you share this video, I will give you a shout out. But those are my tips for, you know, growing old like a boss or a boss babe. And I hope, you know, you found value in that, because, you know, these are some of the tips that I take, you know, and I do, you know, apply to myself. You know, everything that I talk to you is something that I've always done in my life, Amanda's life, and it's been beneficial for us, you know. I got to say, you know, at the age of 41, I feel great, guys. I feel amazing. And I'm just looking for another 40 years, guys. So keep a good mentality. Be positive, guys. Have a great weekend and be safe. And y'all take care. All right? Out.